figured out already. They didn't really make much improvement on it since then, I'm pretty sure. So I'm just running that, the 50. They achieved excellence with the Johnson Viking 2. That's it. Maybe they made a couple of little bit cooler things than that, but they did really well with it. So I'm not. I just run that 631 right around New Jersey. Oh wait, hold on. 631 right around New Jersey.
Well, now you got me confused because you came out starting out saying you were running, just turn it on, solid state radio equipment, and then you turn around and say you're running this 1950s gear, which there wasn't really any solid state gear to speak of in the 1950s. So I kind of think that you're not running solid state gear, at least in the initial stages, maybe in the later stages of the transmission, but not in the primary stages. It's long glass like I'm running, like this Demco super satellite.
Truck over here doing the dash and I got old 50s plate modulated exciter, and then a Class C transistor switch after it.
Yeah, okay. Wow, I'm doing a similar deal. Not quite as old in the transmitter, mid 60s, probably about 60-year-old transmitter receiver with a solid state amplificator.
Roger, right on. What's my signal over there tonight? Is it the same, different?
Well, it's kind of hard to say because I'm on a completely different radio. I haven't yet seen you on this radio, but I think conditions are kind of either conditions are wonky between us, or I still got antenna issues. I haven't determined which yet. But you're anywhere from a S7 to a S9, whether that's conditions or I still got antenna issues. Over.
Yeah, Roger. It seems like there's a lot of skip in there, as they say.
As they say, there is. There's a lot of it. I heard Idaho in there. I don't know where else is in there, but that's what I heard for sure. But that last transmission, you were over S9 on the big giant super satellite S meter.
Idaho, no, Idaho.
Oh, I know Idaho. I think 507 should be in here too. When we left the very long wavelengths to come up here to shorter wavelengths, he said he was headed to shorter wavelengths. So he's probably nearby somewhere.
Yeah, I'm here.
And there he is.
Do you hear him?
Yeah, I hear him.
Yo. Can you hear me now? Yo, I hear you now. As long as there's nobody keyed up out there in skip land. Yeah. Yeah, it's still noisy. Man, it's noisy. Yeah, your radio's getting out to New Jersey. I'm talking to some locals. How about that New Jersey? You hear me? Yeah, I'm talking to you. Your radio, I hear you fine here in New Jersey. I'm talking to some locals here. You're about to check into the classic radio roundup here in New Jersey. Yeah, come on, classic radio roundup. Oh, we got it in my figure. Pete, they're calling you.
Yeah. The nationally famous Classic Radio Roundup 27115 on Channel 13 to be viewed on YouTube under Classic Radio Roundup. The Spitfire 441. Hello.
Yeah, that's a good point. You can check it out on YouTube tomorrow when it gets uploaded. starts in 5 minutes, the classic radio roundup. Everybody try to check in at the same time.
Yeah, well, there's one way to see if you made it on the top of the pile on the video gate. The video gate don't lie how you've been received at the Spitfire Command and Control Central. 441 is Spitfire on its antique flea market radio. How's my modulation there, Billy?
What's that?
How's my modulation? You got enough?
Oh, yeah, it's plenty of modulation. How do I sound with my cool trucker echo?
Echo is... Echo... Oh, what? Hello. Uh-oh, I lost audio.
Wait, what?
I don't know. I lost audio, but it's back. Echo is never cool.
Yeah, I turned it off already.
Yeah, it's okay, like, for a quick fooling around, but that'll get you a demerit on Classic Radio Roundup.
It was 6-4 talked me into it.
Yeah, well, he gets a demerit every week.
I wonder where... Oh, he's probably at work. 1:30.
Does he actually work? I thought he's on the radio all day.
Yeah, no, he does, and he's always leaving work though, or going to work. I don't know how that works, but I guess it means he works, and yes, he is on the radio a lot, but I don't know. I don't want to try to understand it. It's a lot more fun for me just to not understand it at all, you know?
But you're right, Billy. Whenever you hear him, doesn't matter what time of the day or night, he's either going to work or coming from work. Well, your testing 1, 2, 3 is pretty good, except you got something making noise in with your 1, 2, 3.
Okay, you say I got something making noise?
I don't know. I think you cleaned it up now. Maybe you were just moving the mic around or something. It sounded like, mic movement or something. But it's good. Sounding good here.
Yeah, Tim, I'm down here in Texas. I'm down here in Texas. This unit 444 in Texas. Where you at?
Hello, 444 in Texas. Nice to meet you here. This is 441 in Pennsylvania. 441 on this antique flea market radio.
Tim, phone up 441. You sounded good down here in Central Texas. You say hello. On 444, this code 29 LTD. Clear out.
All right, there, 444 in Texas. Cobra 29 LTD is sounding grand now. Whatever you were doing, you fixed it, so it sounds real nice. Hey, man, you can check it out, how you made it into my radio station, if you go on YouTube and search out Classic Radio Roundup. The video gate will be uploaded tomorrow. 441 to Spitfire on this antique flea market Demco super satellite.
Okay, 441, I'll check it out. You just go look for Dr. Feelgood, Lip Buster, CD Club on Facebook. Just go look for Dr. Feelgood, Lip Buster, CD Club on Facebook, and you can find me, Dr. Feelgood, playing out.
All right, there, Dr. Feelgood. Appreciate the info. We'll check it out. Look for Classic Radio Roundup on the YouTube. You'll find lots of videos there. Every weekday, every Wednesday night is Classic Radio Roundup on Channel 13. 441 to Spitfire on this Demco super satellite. Yeah, the Demco's rocking as always. I don't know. We got like less than 60 seconds, and it's time for Classic Radio Roundup. 27115, Channel 13 on your AM radio dial.
How about it, Pete? I want to check into the classic radio roundup.
All right. Well, I got you checked in there. 631. Billy the Kid, 631, checked into classic radio roundup.
Yo, my man.
You're averaging about an S8 over here. Sometimes you're over 9, sometimes you're 7, but you're averaging an 8.
Yeah, I've seen your signal bigger here before, but I think that the band is still kind of settling down a little bit. You know, it's not quite optimal for what we're trying to do yet. 631.
Well, I'm running the same kind of power that I always run, just a different radio, but the amplificator is all the same.
Yeah, but I mean, judging by the patch between me and Dave, you know, going up and down and left and right, you know, like things can be better.
And you're stronger here than he is here. Only by about an S unit, but you are stronger than he is.
That's pretty stupid.
I think you're further away, too.
Yeah, that's really stupid.
And I know he's running a higher gain antenna, so explain that, Lucy.
I don't know. I think it just magic pixie dust that I got from the local CB shop. Come on.
Yeah, now I'm not sure if it's conditions or I still got a problem with my antennae. Because you came back at a 10/9, then went to a 9, then went to an 8, back up to a 9. And it's almost too quick for conditions. I'm starting to get concerned that I still got antenna issues, although it's not showing on my metering.
You got to build one of those duck crusher 5/8 over 5/8.
No, what you gotta do is, you gotta have an ammeter. You gotta have a RF ammeter on your current line. See, so each side of your balance line feeders is matched to the same current. See,
Or just build a duck crusher and feed it with.
Hey, Pete.
Rooster countywide.
Radio, you do sound a little muffled.
Oh no.
And you're down to a 6 instead of a 7.
Well, that's funny because I'm doing better than that in New Jersey. So go figure.
Yeah, you almost give me a 7, but usually give me just over a 7.
Well, it's a different radio, so things are going to change.
Oh, the modulation's just really loud.
Yeah, well, welcome to the Classic Radio Roundup there, Rooster. Can you hear 631 in New Jersey at all?
631, Rooster here.
631, did you hear the Rooster?
Oh, I think I was saying hi to him while he was saying something. I don't know.
Now you hear him there.
I hear you, Rooster. How you doing?
Good, I hear you. You're giving me about 1.5 pounder, but I can hear you.
Not bad, not bad. I'll take it.
That's insane because you're giving me an 8.
Well, it's probably a 3 or 4 on the other radio.
It's still giving me an 8 over here.
He's 95, just stingy needles.
Yeah, you're giving me 20 over and he gives me an 8.
Wow.
Yeah, he gives me a stronger signal than some of the people actually in my area give me.
Right. Who's that down there?
631, Phillipsburg, New Jersey. Just east of the Joker.
Hey, 631.
Does he have a name?
Yo, what's up, Dave?
Hang on, they're talking.
I was just rolling a gate here. I wanted to preserve that. Thank you.
99999.
Dave, you gotta.
99999.
You're in there pretty well, man.
Yeah, do that again, Pete.
99999.
Wait a minute. Billy's got to key up before you do that. Well, you're going to get a violation. I don't want anything to do with this, but I'm recording it.
Yeah, last time we did this nonsense, I fried a jumper in my coax.
How about
That's a really good one. You guys will like this. I'm stopping now. 5-on-7.
That's always interesting. You never know. But see, it's how I'm closer to you. I know how the results should go, but that don't mean that's what the results are.
Wow. That was a good one.
I don't know. It must be interesting just from his comment.
Well, Dave was way lower before. He's way more in there now. At least in my receive over here.
Just let me know when I get louder than Pete.
Oh, Dave is up. Oh, Dave, now Dave must have done something because right now you're both almost 10/9 to me.
You're in there well with Pete.
I'm competing with Pete.
Oh, yeah.
All right, I can stop now.
Yeah, I'm not doing any more than what I'm doing because if I do, then something's bound to give.
I think we're all going to zero beat to Pete's super satellite. Does that super satellite move any, Pete?
No, it's rock bound. It is what it is.
Yeah, we should all get on the same frequency. That makes things more fun.
The receiver, I could go crystal on the receiver or variable tuner on the receiver, but I can't do that on the transmitter.
Yeah, you're a whole kilohertz down. Not that I care, but it does make a difference for water gates on key downs. Not that anybody would do that on classic radio roundup.
Wow, it's off by a whole kilohertz. Oh, I'm gonna have to get in and do something about that. I can handle 500 hertz or less, but a kilohertz, that's too much.
Yeah, man. Anyway, sorry, Rooster. I kind of butted in there. Good evening.
Rooster, do you hear 5/7?
Who's that calling Rooster?
Sorry, threw his radio out the window.
Where'd you go, Rooster?
Who's that calling Rooster?
Be the 441 looking for the Rooster. Who are you?
Hey, this is Dr. Feelgood, Rooster. I mean, 441. 441 is Dr. Feelgood. I just want to see if you still can hear me. Having stuff real good with 441. Dr. Feelgood in Texas, laying out.
All right. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Dr. Feelgood. While you're doing your thing up here in Pennsylvania, no doubt about it. Sounding like a local. Yeah, the Rooster, he's a local here. So, yep, very good there. Dr. Feelgood, 441.
Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, go ahead.
What's up?
Go ahead.
Not much, Bill. How you doing tonight?
Pretty good, man. Pretty good. Well, you got a little squeal in there when you key up. That's pretty. What kind of radio is that?
Draco.
Nice.
No, it's an old Browning. I was on channel 12 trying to get my buddy search down there. I was on the wrong frequency. There's no freak scanner on this. I usually rely on that. I'm used to looking at that. So, yeah, confused a little. Great. I want to know what Draco.
Well, you found us. Welcome to the Classic Radio Roundup.
Oh, Crazy Craco.
Yes, I was hoping to get my voice heard out there for the Classic Radio Roundup. I wonder if They might be hearing me. Are they in there? Did it start?
Oh yeah, Classic Radio Roundup has officially started. You made the weekly video gate. No trouble at all. 441 to Spitfire, and I got you on the gate.
Sounding good up here at 441. Spitfire. Yeah, that's old 327 up here in this squeaky old Browning.
That squeaky old Browning is making it no problem at all. Where are you at?
Way down behind the mountain up here in the Lehigh Valley. 327, that old Mr. Sandman. Hey, good to hear you, Spitfire. I appreciate you acknowledging this thing.
Yeah, you're sounding really good there, 327 Sandman. Oh yeah, I think we've worked before. Sound familiar, but yeah, you're doing your thing, getting up over all the noise down here. No problem at all. Got you on the gate.
Cool beans. Nice and early on the gate. I'll be able to find myself if I go listen to it in a couple days, whatever. But yeah, it's a good time to get in there.
Yeah, it could get quite busy in here for sure. You know, it's strange. Sometimes it's really busy early, sometimes busy late, sometimes it's busy the whole damn time. You just got to call it at the right time, and you're golden.
Oh yeah, any time's a good time for sure. And alrighty, well, see who else is in there, and I'll get back with you there, Spitfire. Let this old thing do some listening up here. See how it. I gotta get a little dial it in a little more. Yeah, here she's warming up.
Yeah, you're right. Any time is a good time on the Classic Radio Roundup.
How about that 327? You got a copy on Joker 427 down here in Valley.
I do have you in Valley, but I didn't get your number, my friend.
No worries. Joker or 427.
Joker 427 down here in Valley. Yep, nice and clear. I got a lot of noise up here. There's probably some bleed over coming in. This radio sucks it in a little bit, but good to hear you there, Joker. Sounds good, by the way.
Crap!
Right, yeah, you sound good down here in Valley. It's funny because you said out of Crico. That's where I'm on tonight, the old Crico.
Yeah, Crico, sounds nice. You have some pretty good audio on that. That's working for you.
Damn for it, thank you. Yeah, I'll say Crico with a D104 on it. Well, as JR usually says, it's my MO. I'll be right back.
Alrighty then.
Yeah, what's new, Bill? How you been?
Not much. Was working for a couple weeks there. Now I'm back on the list. Chilling out. Should be going out soon. But other than that, not too much. Had a nice Easter and just hanging out, man.
Yeah, I never mind getting when the job's in and it's in the summer, you know. It's nice getting a couple weeks off when it's warm out. But of course you don't get the paychecks quite as good. But are you with the electricians?
Yep. And as long as it's a couple weeks, you know, it's fine. But
Yeah, no, I'd rather be steady. Steady right on through, try to get 1,000 hours a year I used to shoot for. I do a little better, usually about 1,500. And pretty steady checks. But I was with the ironworkers. Retired for about 6 years now.
yeah, it's not like that with the electrician. You know, you just don't work.
Yeah, very good. You got a lot of guys on, members in your hall?
Yeah, they take about 100 more every year.
Yeah, I never could understand that. But, yeah, getting steady with a company always works, but that's what I was always pretty lucky. I would do the work on the pre-engineered buildings and stuff. A lot of people didn't want to touch them, all the tin buildings and stuff. I got pretty good at that, so it got me a lot of hours.
Yeah, that's rare.
Yeah, getting steady with somebody in the valley here, it was a pretty good thing. Always had a truck to run out in, if I wasn't driving, if I didn't have a truck, I was always riding that one through them. So, yeah.
Yeah, well, unfortunately with ours, it doesn't really matter if you're good at anything or, it's like gambling, basically. I don't know how else to put it, but it's not much of a career, so, you gotta really know the rules of solvency.
Yeah, be a jack of all trades, maybe, and do a lot of side jobs. That helps too.
I'm just getting more and more disgusted to the point where I'm trying to find ways to make money that don't contribute anything to society and just make money.
Yeah, I hear that with the bank account swelling and Uncle Sam not getting too much. Anybody out there tonight?
There's lots of people out here tonight.
Noisy out here.
Yeah, there's no shortage.
Roger, we're gonna kill one out here. Even got people listening.
Got people listening, you got people talking, you got people everywhere. It's always busy on Classic Radio Roundup. Hello, Wayne.
Evening, B. You don't hear any noise on my microphone now, huh?
Nope, no noise in the microphone. It's working.
Excellent. All right, let me get back to the listening stage. I just refilled my adult beverage.
Was that you, Train? Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, boy, you should be right.
Fine. Well, good evening. Good to hear you in there. I just turned it on myself. All right, am I a little bit low or something? Yeah, you're a little bit, what's that combination you usually say when you don't like it? Truly, googly? You're a little distorted. Run it on my end.
Boofy, baby. Hiya, Train. Hello, JR.
Hello, dear Pete. Hello, dear JR. Alright, so she's a little bit boofy, baby. Oh, yeah. Yeah, she's boofy, baby. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but that's my deal. And good evening there, Pete.
What do you say there, Night Train? JR, Kilowatt here. Hello there, Kilowatt. Welcome to Classic Radio Roundup. Yeah, man, I wasn't ready for no other radio. Yeah, Roger, I'm all stocked tonight.
Good evening there, Kilowatt. Glad you made it in there. What radio is that, if I might be so bold to ask Mr. Train? Oh no, I'm not gonna identify that rascal if she ain't trying to prove.
You know me well, don't you?
I tell you, you'll tag it, and then when I use it, man, you'll jump me.
Well, they'll be able to understand that. Some of them might say who they're talking to, but they'll be able to understand what you're saying anyway.
So, yeah, that's very interesting. All right, no problem. I'll have to see what I could do about I don't know. I don't know what to do.
Sounds like you got a little bit of 60 cycle hum in there too.
That is correct.
Oh, nice.
I think I'm here in like Tennessee, West Virginia, something like that.
Oh, good. Please, no terrible. I went on the bed. He's doing all right.
Take me home, country roads.
You're hard on that radio track. Again?
Yeah, why you a no-show on 160 anymore there, JR?
It's daylight out there now. It don't get darker till later. So I'm usually outside. I don't come in from the outside till later.
Oh, all right. Well, the conditions are still there, sunshine or no. But yeah, I get it.
Yeah, I'm busy boy. I was out there hooking hoses up there and, moving one set of hoses there for her to water the front and another wheeled hose there and the back to do the backside. So got that all set up. So I was out there enjoying my thing.
Well, I was enjoying my thing. Wednesday nights, go and get steak and baked potato, come home and get on the radio.
There you go. Steak and potato and a microphone in hand. Yeah. Hey, you gotta sit down and talk while you eat. Yeah.
No, I ain't doing that. I'm eating while I'm eating. Radio's for afterwards. Then I got a full belly and I can have a cocktail.
Yeah, break out the Corona. Break channel 13, Red Baron, standing by.
Hello, Red Baron, 441, right back at you.
I hear you, buddy. I got a little skip in there, but Red Baron, you're making it over top there, Roger.
Yeah, Denver, I'm just listening in. I didn't mean to interrupt. I just wanted to say hello and good to hear you gentlemen out there on this Wednesday. What is it, 24th of April? And it looks like we're into some fine weather. And I'll be staying back listening in. Yeah, they're kind of running.
10-4. It's getting so nice out there now. I almost wanna pull the cover off the pool. You know what I mean? But I think I'm getting a little over anxious on that.
Yeah, 10-4. Don't pull the cover off the pool until you put the tomato plants in. That's after Mother's Day. That's when you're free from frost. We had a pool here too. I got rid of it, but I always wait until after Mother's Day. That's just a personal thing now. That's when you get the white shoes out. You get the white shoes out after Mother's Day. Then you're allowed to wear them.
Well, I don't know. Perhaps you put too much thought into it. Usually I don't open it up until Memorial Day weekend or a week after that, Because I usually do the deck before, right there, Memorial Day weekend. I pressure wash the deck and treat it and all that. So after that, it's open season.
Copy that. We're screaming here. It's white shoes and white pants. I'm going back to the 60s and 70s thought mind here when the ladies wore Easter bonnets and the young kids got their Sunday outfits. So I want to step back and listen in. I don't know if anybody else can hear me out there. We're waving a hand. Red Baron over here in Downtown. Just listening in this evening.
Hey, okay, Red Baron. Believe me, everybody's hearing you. I got almost a 9 on you, so you're doing it. All right, my friend. Hey, thanks for popping in there. Always nice to chat with you a bit there, but hey, we'll catch up with you again. Let the other fellow say hello to you. Old JR, we're standing by.
Yeah, old JR probably cut my lips off, but I was waving my hand saying hello. Red Baron, 441, your countywide radio.
I heard someone from Colorado in there. You're right, JR. That skip's really rolling. I had a couple of people coming back. Greetings to all.
Happy spring, no matter where you're at. If you're in Colorado, I hope you're not getting snowed in. I know there was snow in the forecast about a week ago, but we're standing by.
Oh, man. I guess I'm just another grasser.
Antennas up here in the valley. Central.
Pete, you're so distorted, he can't make out what you're saying.
Oh, I hit the mic knob. Didn't mean to do that. I hit the mic gain by accident. How about it, Red Baron? You got a copy on a 441?
441, yeah, loud and clear. Red Baron 80. Downtown Pennsylvania on the standby.
All right. I was waving my hand at you a couple of times, but seemed to have lost out to Colorado or something. But anyway, thanks for checking in on the Classic Radio Roundup. Good to hear you on. Happy spring, warm weather. Time to hang out outside. 441, the Spitfire on its Antique Flea Market Radio.
Spitfire, yeah, you know what? I completely forgot the Classic Radio Roundup. I was just scrolling around. Spitfire, we've spoken so many times. Thanks for the reply. I'm going to get back on the side and clear the channel.
Who else is in there on the Classic Radio Roundup?
There was Kilowatt. Kilowatt was in there.
Yeah, somebody in the Lehigh Valley, I heard.
Yeah, still up here in the Lehigh Valley. I pointed the beam and I got the directional aim down your way now. I was wondering if maybe it picked up a little.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, you're stronger than some of the locals now.
But you know, some more game going on, I guess. All right, we're just checking my old radio here in the new antenna.
Yeah, well, it's working for you. No doubt about it. From the Lehigh Valley. Stronger than some of the people who actually live down here.
Yeah, even I could hear a guy in Lehigh Valley.
Next to the mountain, I guess, then. We got a big hill in the way, but that's a good thing, then.
All right. Well, my buddy Wayne, who lives in a trailer park, he usually doesn't hear everybody, but he hears you, so you must be working.
Yeah, that's cool. Okay. I always like to get to the little ones in the grass there, too, for sure. That's what I like about this beam. It kind of pulls the little guys out. I don't hear him, though. I'm sorry. A little rough, but I appreciate the 10-5.
I don't know. Listen up for Renegade. Go ahead, Renegade. He's got shout for him.
Yeah, a guy up there in the Lehigh Valley. Renegade 1220. Giving it a try.
Renegade, I did not hear you. I'm not sure if you're on keyed even, but good to hear you in there. Yeah, been a little while since we spoke. And, yeah, miss seeing you guys down at R&R for sure. Mr. Renegade, always a pleasure. Mr. Sandman up here, that's 327.
Yeah, Sandman, that's a different Renegade. The Renegade you're thinking of is the Chester County Renegade. This is the Montgomery County Renegade. But anyway, all right, you didn't hear him, but he hears you, so that's half the battle anyway.
Well, I'm on a barefoot radio, too.
A little bit now.
There you go. All righty, Montgomery County Renegade. Yep, good to hear you in there. I didn't hear you in there, but I appreciate you getting on back there. Down there in Montgomery County. It's up here in Lehigh County, 327. And hey, we'll get out the way a little bit. Let that channel roll, my friends. Thank you for getting back.
Hello there, 327. Before you go, Night Train, Pottstown, want to wave at you and say hello.
Yeah, there's Pottstown in the grass a little bit, but I did hear you coming in there. Night Train, Pottstown area. Hold on, 27 waving.
All right, dear 327, it is Night Train. It's Night Train that's down in the grass, but it is the Night Train nonetheless there, bragger bragger.
All right, take care down there, yep. We'll get back out.
Hey, Night Train.
Yeah, come on there, Pete.
Yeah, just a little progress update. Capacitors are in for the DX100. Should have it done within a week or so. I'm just wondering how close are you to the man cave?
we're going slow with the man cave. That's a matter of money, and time and money. But I want to also hello there, Junkyard. Just so you know, I heard you, Junkyard Night Train waving. I want to bring that other little baby over also, Pete. I kind of think I want you to fix that up and make the two of them work together there, Roger.
Well, I already told you, you can bring it over anytime, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, even into Wednesday after normal working hours. But Thursday, Fridays, and Saturdays are kind of out. But any of those other 4 days are pretty wide open. So bring it on over. You know where I live. And I'll get the two of them working together. I'll even test them out right here on the air. I'm not shy. I will give it a go because I plan on doing that anyway. Once it's done, I got to test it out, make sure it's worked. I want to give you junk.
That's right. Yeah, I know. All right, I just hadn't gotten around to pulling it out and bringing it over, but I know where to find it, and I know where to find you there, Breaker.
All right. Well, just so we're clear that any of those days, you don't need prior approval. Just bring it on over. And if you happen to find that small window of time that I'm not actually home, if you just leave it on my front porch, it'll be fine till whatever time I come and get it, which won't be more than an hour or two. So if you just happen to hit that, but if it's a matter of logistics or whatever, and you got time, just bring it on over. I should be here, and if I'm not here, just leave it on the front porch. It'll be all right.
Roger that, Pete. I appreciate it. All right, I'm stuffed out. This one all right? This one here all right? She's not boofy, baby.
Nah, you're sounding good. Well, hopefully I'm doing all right on my Demco. Super satellite.
Sound good, Night Train. Renegade waving.
Pete.
Other Renegade, top of the evening to you. Train waving right back to you.
631 in New Jersey's breaking. Go ahead.
I'm going to give a holler to that 327 if he's still in there. Because I actually heard him. I understand he got a beam or a new antenna or something. So for me being on the bottom of the mountain, just want to let him know I hear you. Old JR waving a hand to that 327. I believe you're up there in Lehigh.
Yeah, that's 327 right back. Yeah, I actually took the thing down. I made a little tuning on it, and it improved it, and I went up another 10 feet. So it's not a new antenna, but it is the first time I raised it in about 10 years. And that's what it is. It's got a new tune going on with it. A little 4-element Mako.
Oh, very good on the 4-element Mako. I got you on the Mako. Well, it made a difference because I'm hearing every word you're saying. Like I said, I'm on the back side of this mountain. I'm on the lower side. I'm on the bottom of the mountain, actually. I don't even know how I hear half of you guys that I do. But anyway, I wanted to touch base and let you know you're sounding good over here. And where am I? Outside of Boyertown. Yellow House, if you know where Yellow House is.
It's funny. JR, if you're on the bottom of the mountain, that puts me in the bottom of the valley.
I am. That mountain behind me is way above that, and I'm on the bottom side of that mountain.
I wouldn't call you on the bottom side. Wouldn't call you on the top side neither, but I wouldn't call it on the bottom.
I don't know where I'm at.
You're out there. Train's out there.
Yeah. Well, if you're on the bottom side of your mountain, that puts me in the valley, squarely in the bottom of the valley.
I'm on the bottom of the mountain. I was up top there one time. I took the mobile up there. It's like 1,100 foot high.
Well, that's a really good mountain, that Fancy Hill is, no doubt about it. But kind of funny how to get to your house from any direction from the east that I approach your house, it's all uphill.
Nah, that's all imaginary. That's all that is. Only 460, 465, something like 435, 35, 65, something like that.
Well, when it comes to elevation above sea level, you got me by a little bit, but not by much. Where my antenna is currently 100 feet above the ground, that particular spot of ground is 400 feet.
How about you 5-7?
Oh, no, fine. Billy the Kid, 5-7 shouting for you.
It's the other way around.
Hey, you got that backwards. That's Billy the Kid shouting.
Yep, he's got it backwards.
I did say that. I said, that's Billy the Kid. And I said 507, he's shouting for you.
It's not what I heard. Is that what you heard, Train?
No, you got it all twisted up and turned upside down. It's recorded, so don't go arguing. We'll take you right straight to court before tomorrow morning.
Yep, and the defense counsel rests because it's on Videogate.
11111.
Uh-oh.
We'll start doing that. I'll start blowing things up over here.
Melt that antenna.
Gotta get 6-4 on the channel first.
Hey, hello there, Billy the Kid. Night Train want to wave to you. We still hear you there, bragger.
We gotta get old Panty Snatcher Mobile out here on the channel, and then stuff will start blowing up.
Yeah, and things will begin to blow up. Everything will go wrong.
Good evening.
And there's the Bite Buster, also up in the Lehigh Valley.
Here in New Jersey, and I believe you're probably making it into the Classic Radio Roundup video gate that they're doing over there in Pennsylvania.
I heard you, Bite Buster.
Yeah, I heard you, Bite Buster, too, but Billy the Kid got somebody in his receiver.
Hey, Pete, you hear 2112 out there in South Texas?
I don't know. Do I? How about a 2112 South Texas 441 shouting?
Yeah, I don't know if you make it into the Classic Radio Roundup, but damn, you got a lot of signal here in Jersey.
I don't hear anything out of Texas right now.
I tell you what, I know who 2112 is, and right about now he's not in our receive. But he's in Billy the Kid's receiver because Mother Nature put him there.
It's all good, it's all good. I'm glad you're having fun, man. That's what it's all about. Hey, 2112, with the big signal here in Jersey, 631.
I didn't even hear a peep out of him.
No, neither do I, but he's definitely, I know who he is, though. But he's in Billy the Kid's receiver.
There was another Texas station in here earlier that I worked, Mr. Bigot, or what the heck? Not Mr. Not, can't remember what I'll have to review the video gate the heck what they called himself. Mr. Big or something? I don't know. There was a station in Texas in here earlier, though, that I talked to.
Probably Mr. Big Stuff.
That's the one.
Hello there, Bite Buster. Night Train waving at you, bragger.
Yeah, a lot of quick team going on tonight.
And that's different from when?
Yeah, it's the same as any other classic radio night, dear Bite Buster.
I guess more people out there. You gotta get it in.
It's like the Wild Wild West, man. You gotta be fast.
When the comment is hot, you got to key up. And if you lose out, you just got to try again.
So did anybody see the Northern Lights?
No, I didn't see any Northern Lights. When was that? Last night?
Yeah, I think it was last night, but it may happen tonight. I mean, listen to the skip. It's wild.
Yeah, but one is not mutually exclusive of the other. In fact, when there's a heavy aurora, it usually kills the skip.
I don't know. They're saying that the sun is causing it. It's heating up the whatever, and that's what's happening. I didn't see it. We had clouds here.
There is auroral propagation, though, but it's completely different than regular skip. I've worked auroral propagation on the 6-meter band, and it's basically point your beam north and work people in any other direction, but you got to point your beam north, maybe a little west or slightly a little east of north, but you'll work people in all different directions, and everybody sounds like they're underwater. Never worked aurora on this band.
I took a look last night, Mike, and I didn't see anything.
Yeah, I just saw clouds.
Well, if you guys see anything at all, let us know about it, because I want to see it.
Yeah, a whole lot of trees in the north for me, so a little rough, but
Yeah, I live in a valley. I don't see a whole lot of anything unless it's straight over at my head. Live in a valley in the forest. So my horizon is non-existent.
They saying, man, since this thing done warmed up, maybe you can hear the night train kick it back.
Yo, 507, I hear you.
507. 507's not in there.
He was in there. Yeah, 507. You need a better radio receiver because that video gate you sent me doesn't sound like nothing but a bunch of noise.
I guess I should just junk all this crap.
That particular receiver, you could junk that because it didn't work.
Well, whenever you junk, make sure you bring it over here. I do have a junk bin up here, 10-4.
You got a forklift train?
Oh, no, I don't want to use no forklift. We'll have to get the guys to help me with that there, breaker.
Nah, you gotta use a forklift, man. There ain't no guys.
That's a shame. But then I don't want that one because then I'll be stuck. Yeah, but any other junk you might have, you know. I don't want nothing that's going to kill me.
When the great apocalypse happens and the enemy decides to zap all our gravity, the people start floating away and all that, you'll be fine because you'll have this big heavy thing.
Something to anchor me down and hold me in my place when all else has failed.
And you can get around the back of it too if they're trying to, like, you know, there's some shrapnel flying through the air or something, you know, to hit the radio.
Kind of hot out a little bit.
Yeah, it's a shrapnel shield as well as a gravitator.
What kind of apocalypse is it?
laser beams.
Billy Kid asked you a question there, 557.
Yeah, Billy, I hear your radio. I didn't key up. That was somebody else you heard.
Oh, damn. Well, yeah, you're in there pretty well now.
999.
Dude, like, I got you and Pete about the same now, and then I have, like, a direct line to this dude with the barefoot radio in Texas, 2112, who's, like, 2-3 times louder than everyone.
Yeah, that's just the way it works. Well, thanks for the report. You just call me back when I'm louder than Pete, all right?
That selective skip always blows my mind like that. Like, we don't hear a peep out of this guy, but yet he's super strong to you. That laser beam selective skip always amazes me.
Yeah, it ain't nothing we can do about it.
I'm getting equipment down here in Texas. Well, I just heard the Texas guy.
I just heard him too. Is that you, 2112?
Been there that time.
I think that's a different Texas guy.
Down here on Alamo Beach.
Hello there, 101 Night Train, Pennsylvania. Gotcha. Hey, 101 Night Train in the Keystone waving.
Here, man. And it sounds like some of those guys in Pennsylvania hear you, too. You're probably making the classic radio roundup video gate, which you can find on YouTube. I don't know. You should check it out. 101-631.
Rigger.
Yeah, that 101 is making it from Texas. Hello, 101. 441 in Pennsylvania on the Classic Radio Roundup.
Oh, you got a roundup going. It's not the Hogtown Roundup, is it?
No, not the Hog Tie Roundup. It's the Classic Radio Roundup. Typically 23 channels or less, preferably glowing glass tubes. I'm on this old Demco super satellite.
Yeah, I'm originally from the Buckeye State. I came down here to retire 2 years ago and just getting set back up again.
Well, you're doing your thing. You're doing your thing there, 101 in Texas. It certainly sounded like a local coming through fantastic. And you made the video gate for the Classic Radio Roundup. Each week's episode is uploaded on YouTube. It'll be on there tomorrow if you want to check it out. How you made it into my Demco super satellite, Pennsylvania. 441 the Spitfire. on this antique flea market radio.
Well, I'll tell you what, you are definitely blowing smoke down here. I'll tell you, I never knew that we had an Alamo Beach in Texas till I moved on it. So, you guys have a good one up there, B-Side 73s, 101 down here on Alamo Beach. We go.
I never knew there was an Alamo Beach till you just said it. I knew there's an Alamo, but now I know there's a beach.
Hey, doggy. Amen. And good evening there, 5-7. I know you're in there. I heard you, so good evening.
I did hear someone break in there.
I heard JR in there. I didn't hear 507. He's selective. And I hear you there, Mike. Coming through no problem for me tonight.
All I'm here is doubling.
Oh, man.
Oh, no. You didn't hear me?
I thought I heard you, but I didn't hear you. Doing, JR?
I'm doing all right. I ain't complaining. Everything's good. Everything, as they say, is honky-dory.
That's good to hear. You're doing just fine down here, so I'm waving.
What's up with that receiver you're using tonight? Is it just skip conditions messing everything up or what? Because that gate you sent me, I didn't hear anything but just a bunch of noise.
That's kind of how it was. It was very noisy.
Is it like that right now?
No.
Well, make up a gate that I can understand then.
Hey, Billy, did you see that gate?
Yeah, man, and you know, you only hear it all if they say it all. So you know, I heard it all.
999.
You know, it's a certain situation.
Yeah, all right. Well, it would be about the same if I did it again, Pete.
How's that? If you say that it's not as noisy.
It's real noisy when the two of you guys both transmit at the same time.
Oh, is that what was going on? Is that the noise that I heard then?
That's what you heard.
It was really hard to tell the wheat from the chaff. Oh, my real estate radio, Demco, super satellite.
Alamo Beach. You learn something every day. I never heard of that.
Yeah, I never heard of Alamo Beach. I only knew of the Alamo itself.
Yeah, I was wondering, did he make that up?
Is it next to Jersey at all?
The beach.
No, Slaughter Beach.
No, we got, we're right on Magnolia Bay. We got Magnolia Beach, and then Alamo Beach is kind of empty.
Got anybody surfing there?
I don't think there's any waves on the Gulf of America.
What state is that in?
That's Texas. They ain't got no waves in that Gulf of America, though. There's no surfing waves.
Corpus Christi, Texas.
Yeah, that Gulf ain't that deep.
Now, we got Matagorda Island here, and Matagorda Bay.
Oh, that Gulf is plenty of deep. You get in the center of it. It's 10,000 feet.
Yeah, palm trees there.
Yeah, around the bay, though, it ain't that deep.
Yeah, but there's the problem is it's not very tidal. There's not much in the way of tides, and coming up in the south there, the winds are on the wrong direction.
They got everything down here.
I was swimming with the sand sharks down there.
We got gators and bobcats and rattlesnakes, but the copperheads you want to watch out for, because them things will chase you down.
How about a mother-in-law?
Yeah, I don't need snakes that chase me.
I don't need a mother-in-law to chase me either.
I didn't have no mother-in-law to chase me down.
I don't know what's more dangerous, a copperhead chasing me or a mother-in-law.
I'm going to jump in there for a second and say hello to everybody, but I'm going to keep it short. So, 73rd to Classic Radio Roundup, 754.
Hello, goodbye, Badger.
See you, Badger. Doggy.
Hello, Dougie.
Good evening, Douglas.
Hello.
Yeah, those other guys that are out there in the distance, I don't want to cut them out. So just figure I'd jump in there real quick, wave the hand. So 73rd, everybody, have a good night.
Get there, Badger. Renegade waving in.
Ah, you're squealing, Wayne.
He's a squealing.
Now my dogs are barking.
Speaking about the mother-in-law,
And now my dogs are barking.
Mother-in-law. Rooster.
night,
Rooster and night train. Good evening, Rooster, if I didn't say it earlier.
hey, night train, how we sounding over there?
Real good, Rooster. Real good, man. You want anything new or just what?
Just on the 95 there, you know.
You still got it sounding good as long as you don't go messing with it.
Yeah, 10-4. Still waiting for you to come over to do that tube radio.
Yeah, we'll have to get together, man. On the days that I've had off lately, I've been laid out in the bed, man. 10-4.
Yeah, 10-4, yeah, no hurry.
Flopping around like a fish. You're on your 29.95, aren't you, train?
No, I'm on the classic radio, man. This one here is called General Radio Telephone MC11.
Sounds good.
It does. Okay. If you say so.
That's a really good sounding radio.
Thank you, man. Yeah, this one gets flowers. That other thing I had on here didn't make it. But I know what to do with it.
You gave me a 7-pounder like you usually do.
Take that rascal over to JR's house, give him a peek and tweak it.
I'm going to use it for a boat anchor. I'm going to get me a canoe and take it down the Schuylkill River.
What kind of radio is it? Texas tube?
It's a tube radio, 10-4.
Oh, a tube radio.
Yes, sir.
Best kind of radios there are.
JR loves the tube radios.
DX100 together?
Tube radios are the best. And I'm working on the DX100. Give it a week or two and I'll have it on the air.
Hey, Pete.
Hey, Rooster.
I got a tube amp. It's a XL450.
Don't know what that is.
Night train. You know the name of it?
I think it's a varmint there, Pete.
Oh, Varmint. Yeah, Varmint XL450. Yeah, all right. Yep, that'll do the job.
It has a super modulation button on it.
That's the big one. He's gonna go boofy, baby.
They don't go doofy when you hit that switch. They just get loud.
Hey, Pete,
Hey, 631.
are you going to do a toroidal modulation transformer and use like a forum audio power amp as a modulator with your DX100?
Not anytime soon. It's not my DX100. It's Train's DX100. I'm just getting it going for him, and then I get to play with it.
He gets to play with it and peek and tweak it until I'm ready.
Don't forget about my radio.
No, I hadn't forgotten you, Rooster, but it's not my DX100. But the more I play with it, the more I wish it was.
Yeah, well, first it was just a boat anchor.
Oh, it'll still be a boat anchor. It'll just be a really cool one.
Anchor's been hiding out.
Any radio sounds good with a good amp.
Audio man.
DX100 don't need no amp. Puts out 100 watts of carrier power.
Is that meatball out there?
They got no amp. How about 1,300 watts of carrier there, Brega?
We hear you there.
410, I'm backing her down. Check.
Who we got there? You got Rooster here.
Good evening time there, Rooster. You got 276 out of Colorado waving.
Holy moly, 276 is louder than my locals.
Oh, yeah, Colorado. You're kicking it, man. You're kicking it.
Yeah, I sometimes come down to 13 to say hi to old radio man up there, but he's not up in there tonight. Probably no Mother Nature up his way, but hey, I'm waving a big 5 to y'all. I didn't mean to get in your local talk, and I'm just doing a little bit of cruising around the bands there, Roger.
Yeah, Roger. You're giving me a 10-20 plus, man. You're kicking it out here.
Yeah,
10-4. Little ground plane does okay at 5,000 feet. All right, my friend, you guys have a good night. 73s, I'm going to mosey on. See if I could make a little noise elsewhere. Take care and enjoy your local skip there.
4, check.
Transmitter you running out there in Colorado?
Colorado's stronger than my locals at 30, 40 dB over 9. Doing it from Colorado. Spitfire 441.
Every Wednesday night, stop.
I like that 5,000 foot antenna you got up there. Now that's what I need, the 5,000 foot antenna.
He's got, I want his modulation. That radio sounded good.
That's a lot of color.
Yeah, on shop accessories, man. No, but there's no secrets in my shack, man. It's a Ranger 69 bass. Got an ASA mod modulator board out of Florida. A little rack gear and a studio mic there. What you think?
Sound good in Valley.
Yeah, that sounded nice. There's a nice sounding station you got there, Colorado. Spitfire.
He's doing it, Dusty. All right there, man. I'm going to get out of your way, man. No secrets in my shack. But anyway, you guys all have a good evening. And let me pull this little mud duck station out the way. Hey, y'all have a good evening. 276 on this mud duck 5,000 foot elevation station gown.
276, thanks for stopping by the Classic Radio Roundup 441 on Antique Flea Market Radio.
You know, I thought that was 5 out of 7. I did. I thought he cranked it up, and that was 15 of y'all can't map, man. I can't understand any one of you guys.
YouTube channel
And some other people out of the Carolinas and whatnot. Let me get it out of the way, man. I don't want to interrupt these guys in their local town. Hey, 276, wishing you all a good evening on that end. Big old 7-3s. I'm out.
276 609.
Man, there's some crazy F-flare conditions going on tonight. Man, you're coming through. You're going to come through.
Yeah, gave me like a 15, 20 foot.
He was stronger than all my locals.
Hey, I don't mean to take out all your locals. I got a lot of room to grow. I'm just cruising the low side, but hey, I'm out the way. I promise this time. I ain't telling no more 99s. I'm out the way. You guys have a good one.
I think 30 dB over 9 has pretty much beat out all my locals there, Colorado. You're doing it. Sounding really good. Nice transmitter you got going on. Thanks for stopping by the Classic Radio Roundup.
That's a good question. I'm not sure if there's a YouTube channel. Tell him that. Can you get back to that fella there?
Classic Radio Roundup. Just search YouTube. Classic Radio Roundup. Classic Radio Roundup on YouTube.
I want to say a big hello. Go to channel 15. I'm out.
Well, here's somebody in there.
Oh, man.
Classic Radio Roundup. And it's on Wednesday nights. And it's on YouTube. So, you got to scroll around and just look for the date. Tonight's date. It'll be in a couple days.
That's right.
I guess if you just search Classic Radio Roundup on YouTube, you're good to go.
That's it. Just pick the date that you need.
Yeah, well, get her hooked up and get on here. Okay, take care. We gotta go. 327 up here, early on town. 327.
We're going on the south. Right here on Alamo Beach.
Oh man, somebody went down the road a little bit and started bleeding now.
Yeah, but it ain't me. Don't you blame it on me. I know where you're going.
Ain't me either.
I gotta go and check and see if that's JR.
Not guilty.
327, 327. Yeah, Rooster here. Rooster, what's going on? Yep, I heard you real well tonight. Sounding good, and it's good to hang in there. Yeah, 10-4 there, 327. Just want to wave a hand, say hello. Yeah, that friendly wave right back, Rooster. Yep, a room, man. All right, enjoy the night. I don't want to tie it up, man. We'll be in there. Okay, 10-4. Chuck.
I think that's a night train bleeding me. That's what that is.
I think that's that big, beautiful transmitter that just came down and graced us with his presence. I think he went next door and started bleeding.
Colorado.
That's right. Hello there, Joker.
Hey, how about a 507? Do you recognize that guy in Colorado? Is that somebody you might know?
Nope.
Don't know. He sounded really good, though. Hey, Train, if you got your noise blanker on, shut it off. Maybe the guy's strong enough, and that's what's doing it.
All right, hold on. Let me see what I got going on here. I got to turn the lights on to do that there, 5x7. Or either that or shine a flashlight and get out a magnifying glass the whole 9 yards. 1040.
You recognize the gear he was talking about? Asymmetric or something?
Uh-huh.
Say again?
I know all about those. I have one. I built one of those radios actually over here.
Why don't you come over here and help me out? Set up an audio rack for my DIY.
Well, if that's him up on 15, he a bleed box.
You got your noise blanker off?
I'm gonna check. I gotta turn the lights on. I gotta get up out of the bed there, 5x7.
He's bleeding me a little bit too, and this radio don't even have a noise blanker, so I know it's not on because it don't have one.
Yeah, Pete, I have a couple of those Asimod boards. I've installed them in a couple kinds of radios, and I'm not very impressed with it. I moved on from that. If boat anchor with, a 3-diode modulator is way, way, way better. Like, plate modulation is way better. Collector modulate, it's better.
10-4. See, that's why I need you guys around, so I can pick your brains on what to waste my money on and what to hold on, not to waste my money on. So when you start searching around on Faceplant Marketplace, when you find the proper gear that would serve me well, forward it to me.
Well, get yourself a DX100 or a boat anchor, and then I have a YouTube video of exactly how you make the modulator, and it's not expensive. You get the Antec toroids, right? You find yourself an old couple 100-watt audio amp, right, that you would use for like a pair of speakers, and use that as a modulator, some Schottky diodes, some resistors, and you're like...
I think old Radio Man finally got up in there.
A lot of money.
No, that's not what I'm looking to do currently. I don't want to modify my Barker and Williamson because it sounds just fine the way it is. Now I want audio limiting and processing for the DIY.
No, 5x7, there is no noise blanker. We had a A&L, but that's not in there.
That's easy too. You just go on eBay, find a channel strip.
See, I don't do eBay, but I can buy on Marketplace or elsewhere, but I boycotted eBay and I'm not ever going back.
Hi, Train. Hey, Rooster.
What? I don't know. Pay for new stuff.
Hey, Train.
There's plenty of used stuff on Faceplant Marketplace. I just need to know what to look for.
It's not used, it's pre-owned.
That's right, pre-owned. There you go.
Scare the crap out of me. I don't use it. I use eBay because I'm not a psycho.
Oh, I don't use eBay because I hate eBay because eBay robbed me because they were dicks. They were dicks back when the hobbyists made them what they are, and then they were dicks to the hobbyists, robbed us, and supported the scammers, and the legitimate people got robbed. So I boycotted them, and I ain't never going back.
Yeah, well, I leave all emotion out of it, and I just go with, like, how can I get a good deal without having to, like, see a person or, like, deal so directly with the person, or there's some set of rules that gives me some recourse where I can be like, no, I don't want this thing, give me my money back.
Still not doing eBay. They may have improved since they last ripped me off, but I'm not going back.
I love the Facebook Marketplace, man. I just sold my vehicle there.
Yeah, Faceplant Marketplace is a good alternative.
No.
One eyes on there, oh yeah.
Facebook Marketplace is, nope. I won't use it. I won't use it.
Short break.
Well, that's how I feel about the Fleabay. I won't use it.
Short break.
Yeah, the guy that's talking about the marketplace, what's your YouTube channel about the hi-fi audio? I'm being curious in the Rockies.
Oh, it's Classic Radio Roundup is the YouTube channel. Classic Radio Roundup. Every weeknight, every Wednesday night on from 8 to 10, we hold Classic Radio Roundup. The Video Geek gets uploaded. This other discussion is another discussion, but this is the Classic Radio Roundup. Go ahead.
Or you said Classic Radio Orlando?
No, Round Up. Classic Radio Round Up. 2 words on the Roundup. Put that in your search bar on the YouTube page and you'll find 360 some videos for Classic Radio Roundup.
Sounding radio, man. Sounds good up here in the Rockies.
Classic Radio Roundup, you got it right.
Classic Radio Orlando.
Hey, Colorado Springs. Also, it's 808 Video Geek.
Oh, man.
There's also a check-in going up on 17. I'm not sure where they're at, but they're in there. He just acknowledged my radio.
Every which way but loose.
Classic Radio Round Up.
Any which way you can.
Orlando.
Thanks for the short break. Enjoy the day. 808 gone.
Classic Radio Roundup, where hi-fi glowing glass radios are king.
But, like, the name of the channel is something crazy, like 8SRWZMQ. I don't know. It's something that I could never remember.
Oh, no, it's not. It's easy. 441 BSA 1968.
Yeah, he was close. But he can't hear me. All right.
Yeah, it's easy. 441 BSA 1968. It's not hard.
Good evening, Green Dog. I heard you in there.
Hello, Greenie.
Hello. You are.
So are you confused by that there, 631?
Dude, everything confuses me, man.
So let me break it down for you. 441 is the engine displacement of my 1968 BSA. Maybe that'll help clear things up for you.
But, I mean, what?
Well, when I first made the YouTube channel, it was supposed to be videos of working on my 441 BSA 1968. It didn't work out that way. It turned out into Classic Radio Roundup.
Well, that's an improvement over mine. I just have videos of me talking to Clark.
I like Clark. Clark's okay.
Dude, I had, like, when I had the Twitch stream going, I had, like, the whole chat in there would be, like, chanting, Clark, 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 Clark. Get everybody all fired up and stuff.
I like that 873 frequency, to be honest, because the people there are real. I only go there once a week, so I'm not overloaded with it either.
Brad Barron's up there on 15.
Where's Dave? Bagger.
Yeah, he must have one of them overnight shifts tonight. I thought he was going to be here this week, but I guess I was misled.
I trained.
He actually said that on Wednesday he didn't think he was going to be able to be here. He did say that when he signed off. Dave's not here, man. All right.
That's all right. We can all say hi because he will view the video gate. He always does. So let's all say hi to the sandbagger.
Good evening, Mr. Sandbagger.
Yeah, he said he wasn't going to be able to make it tonight, but he do plan to be in there next week.
And he will hear us all anyway because he'll watch the video gate.
Hello, Bagger. Wish you were here.
Sounds like a song.
Wish you were here.
A lot of activity here. I was just talking to Red Squirrel. It's going to come to 13. Red Baron standing by. Yeah, there's a lot of traffic here. I'm stepping back.
Hello there, Red Baron. Night train waving before it get too crowded. Red Baron, good to hear you.
Hey, Night Train, my old friend. How you doing, Steve?
Doing all right, man. How about you?
I'm doing okay. You know, doing the best we can. Really good to hear from you. It's been a while. I'm not on the radio too much, but yeah, really good to hear you. I'd love to meet up with you again. Maybe at a breakfast or something else. You know, it's been a while.
Yeah, I know. But I've been a busy man, but that's a good thing, though, Tim Ford.
Absolutely. All right, I'm going to step back. There's a lot going on this frequency. I was just on 15 and requested to come down here to talk to Squirrel and a few other people, and it sounds like he's more busy here than anything else. So I'm going to step back and open the frequency. Your friend Red Bear, stepping back. Bye-bye.
All right, dear Mike. Good to hear you, man. Do stop in and don't be afraid to key out. We're a little quick on Wednesday nights, but just join in. That's all. Just join in.
Copy that, Steve. I'm back out and listening in.
Yo, my man.
What hopping?
What hopping?
Has this path stabilized yet?
A little bit. You're in there as long as nobody keys up, which is like what usually happens. You have pretty good signal now.
Roger, right on. Well, you're steady here. I don't hear too much whatever, so I don't know what to say. I don't know what's going on.
It's weird because when I first put this antenna up, we had like, it was awesome, remember? And then now it's like...
Yeah, now it's less than awesome. Well, it'll come back. Just waiting for this E-skip to go bye-bye. That'd be good.
Keep going, you two.
All right. I think we're getting a double and triple dipple hop E-skip going on right now.
Yeah, you key up and you bring 40 other stations in with you.
Somebody's splashing like crazy from it. I think one channel down.
Yeah. Yep, there's always something. There's always something if it isn't slop buckets.
Slop buckets, man. I gotta get that Harris rig going again so that I can do stuff like ESSB. ESBE. Yes, ESBE. That's what I need to do.
Yeah, man, you haven't done any electronic countermeasures in quite some time, Billy.
Yeah, I know. And it's been a while since I've wrote stuff in the spectrum, like AM Facebook sucks and all that kind of goodness.
I mean, you left me and Pete to work on the Russian over the horizon radar all by ourselves. Nobody helped us out with that.
There was some dude on the internet who was battling me, adamant that we did not cause an over horizon radar to change frequencies because we had a strong signal on 10 meters. And he was like, oh, blah, blah, blah. It's like, dude's never been on a radio, doesn't know anything about radio. He just read on the internet about what radar they use and stuff. He's like, oh, no way. And I'm like, dude, I don't know. It was really funny. I don't know why I'm talking about it. It's probably because it was so funny, but you had to be there.
Maybe it was the Game Master guy. Maybe he's back again with radar this time. The feeling I got taken out that time, but it's all part of the fun, Billy.
Yeah, you guys got to keep going. When I thought I was video gating, I wasn't. So I'm doing a little quick gate for the two of you. So go, Billy.
Oh, wait, you don't have the classic radio roundup tonight?
No, I do. This is a textable gate.
Oh, Roger, right on.
Roger's doing it live.
Next,
I'm so confused. Too many gates.
special over and above gate.
Yeah, this is
Open up the gate, let the dog out.
extra, extra, extra.
This is the extra. Wait, this is like the. I don't know.
It's special.
The triple X gate. The triple X gate? Interesting. When you said extra, 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 it's the triple X gate.
The human ear hears what it wants to hear.
Sometimes that happens like that, Billy. Billy boy, Billy boy.
Oh, Billy.
Charming Billy.
Yeah, I hate when you think you hit record and you didn't hit record, but now I hit record, so it's recording.
You telling me you missed it again?
No, I got it going on now.
What are you recording? You know, they don't want to listen to me and Billy.
Oh my gosh. Hey, Dave. What's going on?
hey, Billy, how have you been, man?
Dave's not here.
Oh, man. Yeah, just, talking on the CB.
Yeah, I hear you, man. Good old Chinese broadcast.
What's the purpose of this gate, Petey?
So I could send it to them in a text to see how those two knuckleheads were making it to my radio receiver.
Oh, I got you.
It's the kind of text that we send back and forth sometimes, JR.
What's pretty cool is that this thing that I'm using now, it does like similar to what Big Blue does on 160, like almost the same. And it's pretty nice. It behaves.
You hear me, I hear you.
Look at me, look at you, look at you, look at me.
Pete wants to get even for that gate that I sent him that he couldn't figure it out because it was almost even.
Sounds like airport.
You guys were having a diplomatic key down. That's what it really was. It was a diplomatic key down.
Hey, I actually heard Pete say 99999.
Slip up. They were down getting.
Yeah, you can really see on the Demco meter who's got what.
Yeah, that was a water gate. That's what that was. It was a gate and it was a key down.
We don't do key downs on the Classic Radio Roundup.
I had to report this to Bagger.
We don't do key downs.
It was a key down. I heard you say 999.
No, that was audio testing.
There it is, 9999. There's a 111 out there now.
It's just a test of my audio. Just testing the audio.
This band's going to the dogs.
Next thing you know, they'll have the Roger beeps out.
Yeah, the echo, the slapback audio, Roger beeps, dogs and cats living together.
Wow.
Got the key up.
Freebird. Yeah, Freebird will come in and do his echo.
I don't want to get restarted.
Soon dogs and cats will be living together.
Yeah, we having all kinds of talk back going on.
Yeah, they're moving to California.
All kinds of echoes and reverbs and everything. Next thing you know, we'd be right back where we started.
As long as we keep it clean and nobody's cursing and it's G-rated, none of us will get demerits from Mrs. Train.
You already did that tonight.
What, got a demerit?
Oh yeah, you definitely got one tonight.
When did I get a demerit tonight?
When you were explaining yourself to Billy about eBay.
Really? Oh, that was a slip then. I didn't mean to. Sorry.
That wasn't a slip, that was a repeater.
Well, that's how I feel about eBay.
God,
Yeah, you got to send him one of those self-enveloped citations, dear JR. P.O. Box countywide, you know, the whole 9 yards. The Volcano Crater, USA, you know, with the stamp and, you know, the disapproval thingy.
I'm going to have to review the video gate and issue myself a violation.
There you go. I listened to the Watergate last week, Pete, with the, we might have to raise money to buy envelopes and stamps for the, you know, the violations so that we can send those things out and get a real nice printer, man, to do it up so that the things will look nice.
Yeah, I need to do that. I need to print up a certificate of violation.
The guys would be like, yeah, man, I got 5 of them on my wall. Well, this game is pretty wild. For quick keying.
Could you imagine? I got my certificate of violation issued by Classic Radio Roundup hanging on the wall. A point of pride.
Nobody got me beat with violations. I got a whole wall full of violations. What's going on, Green Dog? I hear you out there. What's going on, Train? Not much, man. I heard you were there talking about a quick key. Yeah, there should be a violation for quick keying. That's what I'm talking about.
All right, Mike and Green Dog, how long is it before we leave airtime before someone can key up?
Nobody heard that because everybody was keying on each other.
So what is the required amount of time that you need to listen to dead air before one can key up and then everybody wind up keying up on top of each other anyway?
3 seconds.
But if we all wait 3 seconds, then we're all just keying on top of each other anyhow.
If you like what you're hearing tonight, fuck up. 3 seconds.
Now, I counted 3 seconds. The other 3 or 4 guys, they counted 3 seconds. And then we all key up at the same time at the 3 seconds, and then it's still a mess.
3 seconds. See, that's why sideband works better. You can hear what everyone's saying, even if they all key up. No, sideband never works better. That's why they call it silly sideband.
Sideband's good if you're a mud duck.
Yeah, even mud ducks can get hurt on sideband. You like that S meter, Dave?
Yeah, but that's doing a different thing than your other S meter. This one is like it's going down below 0 and stuff. That's in the rig.
No, I know it needs to be adjusticated, but it's a good S meter. It's big.
Yeah, that's pretty cool looking. The whole rig is cool looking. Yeah, that was a good horse race there. Billy's signal was up and down. My signal isn't stable either, it looks like.
No. And then it is all in the timing, too, because you guys were both below S9 then, but you're both above S9 now. It's like weird conditions tonight.
Yeah, between loose connections, radios that are 50 years old, 55 years old, and stuff flaking out. I mean, that keeps it interesting here.
I think this radio is about 60 years old.
Yeah, you know, you're probably right about that.
I think this radio is from the 1965 plus or minus 1 time frame.
I think this one here was made when President Kennedy was in office.
I don't think they're that old, are they?
1963.
That Demco is that old?
Oh, no. This is me. This is Night Train. This is a General Radio Telephone, MC11.
Yeah, that's probably 63. I think this is pretty much 65, 66, the Demco.
Yeah, the Train's got the bigger microphone connector.
No, not on this one. This one here has the twist and lock microphone connector. 23 channel.
Roger, on the twist and lock. That's like twist and shout.
That's right. We do have a breaker. Hold on just a moment. Go ahead here, breaker. Go ahead, breaker.
1, 2, 3.
We're sorry. Your 3 seconds has ended. Please.
Yep, please hold back, submit, and try again after 3 seconds before you try to transmit. Count to 3. And please resubmit.
I hear people talking. I do hear the voices, but that Sandman up here in the valley, a little rough on the ears.
When in doubt, just transmit.
That's right. Yeah, boy. Now, these radios were made in somebody's garage. They started out in the garage. I don't know if this one was made in the garage, but they started out in a garage down in California. Due to a little history on their radio telephone, General Radio Telephones. These guys were technicians and they wanted to build a CB radio. A little history behind this rascal. Individually hand-wired.
My wife hasn't talked to me in 2 weeks. I'm going out to the garage to build a radio.
That's right. Yeah, boy. Well, I don't know. Maybe she banned him to the garage and he became successful.
Yeah, he might have found his way back in the rest of the house after that, after he's made his first couple of $100,000, which was money then.
Yeah, it's like, baby, you can come on back in out of that garage whenever you get a chance, if you get a chance.
But first, you got to carry the laundry upstairs.
Oh, you know about that kind of stuff? Oh, you're starting to reveal yourself there. Could you grab that basket on the way up, honey? Honey.
Yeah, on your way out of the garage, could you pick up the laundry basket, please?
Yes, absolutely. Oh, not a problem, not a problem. Just put the CB radio on top of it. Or put the CB radio inside of the basket with the laundry and smuggle it upstairs.
There's a lot of that.
It's called smuggling.
I had a guy ask me, about a year ago, he's like, I just bought this, I won't mention any names, but it's a big thing. And he's like, can I bring it over to your house?
Yeah, he wanted to come over your house for a while. Why?
Because he was afraid to bring it home because his wife was going to kick his ass.
He was going to get busted. He was definitely going to get busted. Well, he has to wait until she's out of town.
Send him out shopping, then you put the tower up.
Hey, Dave, do you know what the yellow bird looks like?
Yellow bird. What's a yellow bird?
It's called a Robin 240D. ROBYN 240D, the executive. It's a yellow radio, man. Bright taxi cab yellow. 10-4.
Yeah. It's like the 40-channel version of the one that's green or whatever color that was.
That is correct. So when I was early getting back into this thing, I bought a beautiful yellow bird, man, and the thing was so yellow I knew I was going to get busted. So I took the cover off of it and hid the cover. Let's just say we hid it under the bed. You know, we hid the cover because the thing was just so bright. There's no way in the world you could slip this thing into the bedroom and set it up in the radio station without that yellow just, lighting up everything. So I took the cover off. I figured, well, it'll look like an old tube radio with no cover on it. And so Mother Dear, who is also the officialis, a.k.a. Mrs. Train, was combing the baby's hair. And the baby looked over and she saw the little yellow buttons on the chassis. Had a little yellow disc on each knob. She's like, Mommy, did Daddy put those little yellow things on there, or did he get a new radio?
Oh man, I don't even want you to tell me what happened next.
Well, I came home and the cage and everything was out from under the bed, and the radio was all out in the open, and she had that look on her face, and I got busted by the baby.
Man, Did you go to the flower shop after that, or?
No, because it was so funny, busted by a 5-year-old. I got totally busted, man. I just went on and put the radio together, put the screws back in, and just let it go and be yellow. I was busted. Guilty as charged.
Yeah, you can't do anything, man. There's no point. Just throw yourself on the mercy of the court.
Yeah, what you could have done was sent the yellow cage out and had it powder-coated gray.
Well, apparently you lived through the whole ordeal.
Yeah, now I got me a brand new yellow bird, man. New in box, man.
Yeah, but you got to think about, gee, I could take this out and use it. That'd be so cool. But then it's new in the box.
Oh, no. I took it out and put it on the air. In fact, it's on the floor here now. I thought to use it tonight, but I'm thinking, no, you know what? I'm going to just go ahead and use the General. But yeah, it was new in box. But the reason why it was new in box is because the rascal who sold it knew it was defective. Knew it was defective from the factory. That's the reason why it was preserved.
Oh, yeah. That happens sometimes. You get it done, and it ends up getting shipped back or sent back to the store that sold it, and then the manufacturer won't take it back, and it just sits around, and what are we going to do with this? And then 50 years later, winds up Night Train's place.
That is correct. And I sent it out to a guy in, I think it was West Virginia. If not, then in Virginia, either way. He's a technician down there, and he found a pinched wire underneath of one of the shields. You know, those little shields and compartments that they put in there to keep RF from jumping from one tube to the other. Well, one of them was down on a little wire. Yeah. He found it, freed it up and everything. Sent it back to me. I was getting ready to replace the whole tube socket. I didn't see no wire pinched. But yeah, it got pinched at the factory. When the radio would warm up, the filament voltage would cut out, and there you have it. But then when it cooled off, it'd go back to normal. Everything contracts. Radio works. 15 minutes later, radio does not work. Now he fixed it, and the radio is still brand new, man. It's beautiful.
Oh, man, that's neat. That's great. That's a keeper, too.
Yeah, that one there is a keeper. Another time, I had another one of them Japanese radios that were Panasonic, I think, chassis, and they had the filament voltage on a daisy chain, you see. So it would go through from one tube to the other and light up all of the filaments. Light up every last one of the filaments. And I'm wondering, well, why this one tube is not lighting up? I started tracing the circuit. And lo and behold, I seen it go to the filament. I think it was pin number 4. And then I looked at it closely. Pin number 4 was never soldered. So the wire ran through there, and sometime it touches, then it'll light up, and it'll work. And then sometimes if it didn't feel like just touching ever so slightly, the tube would go off, radio was defective. Lo and behold, it was in mint condition. I just got a soldering iron and soldered the poor little joint to the tab. And she came alive. I should have kept it because it was mint condition, but I didn't know no better in those days. And I sold it.
Yeah, nobody's ever going to be interested in this.
Yeah, and then I sold it. Well, bad news is I could never find one as nice. Never again.
What did you sell this time?
Yeah, well, keep your ear to the ground. You never know what you might find. You might even get a DX100.
Yeah, DX100 with all new capacitors in it. And on deck capacitors, not under the board, but shiny new cans.
Yeah, baby, that's better than old cans that explode.
That's right. All right, where'd Pete go? We knocking on your door, Pete. must have stepped aside and went 10-100.
Yeah, or something like that, or refresh the adult beverage. You gave him a break there. That was good the way you did that.
Yeah, break.
Go ahead, Breaker.
That rooster there. Hello, rooster.
Oh, we got Joker?
That is Joker. That is I.
How you doing there, Joker?
Doing okay. How you been, man? It's been a while. I haven't really been on the radio lately.
I heard you were on earlier, weren't you?
Oh yeah, I mean I was on earlier classic radio roundup, but in general I just haven't really had enough time lately.
No, you haven't been on. I was just thinking about that a couple of nights ago. You haven't been on that much lately.
Life has gotten kind of crazy at the moment.
Yeah, you're really busy.
Yeah, in between trying to break in here, I've been out in the my sun porch putting together a bike for my wife, so when we go on vacation next week, she has something new to ride.
Yeah, where are you going?
Ocean City, Maryland, for the car show.
Nice place.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, I love it down there. That's our one of our favorite spots to go. Ocean City, Maryland, and Scranton.
Yeah, Scranton's good too. Ocean City's better. It's nice down there. It's like one of the last places to go, you know.
Yeah, I mean, in general, Ocean City, Maryland's a lot more fun than Scranton. But Scranton's a fun little weekender getaway kind of deal.
Yeah, it's like going up to Jim Thorpe.
Yeah, I just found pictures the other day of we did the bike ride up there. The gorge, is that Jim Thorpe?
Yeah, we did the gorge. I think it's 24 miles.
25. I have a sticker that says I survived the gorge, 25 miles. And we did that on old school 50-year-old beach cruisers.
Yeah, we did it probably 15, 20 years ago. We did that on probably 15 years ago. Anyway, it's been a while, but yeah, we did that a long time ago. We did the river too. We did the Lehigh River there.
I've been meaning to do the Lehigh River Trail. Wife and I, we rode a trail up in right outside of Scranton, south of Scranton, but not Lehigh Valley and not the Jim Thorpe. We did that trail. I have to look up the name, and that was a lot of fun. That was a nice scenic route right along the I don't know what river that was, but the wife and I, more than her, would ride the rails to trails around here a lot more. I just have to I gotta get doing that again. That was so much fun.
Yeah, Night Train used to do that, and Renegade, he was doing that. And we want to get back together and do it again.
Breaker acknowledged. Yeah, if you guys want to do some riding, I'll ride with you. I just have to get my mountain bike together, because all I really ever ride is beach cruisers. So I'd have to get my mountain bike together.
Yeah, go down and Perkins Trail there. Go ahead, Breaker.
Good evening, time, Channel 13.
Hello.
Hello.
Good evening there, Mr. Goose. Old JR saying hello. Been a while.
Oh, yeah. What's up there, old JR? Night Train, Rooster, Joker. I think that's all I heard so far.
He's in there.
Hello, Goose. Hello there, Goose.
Hello, everybody.
What's up?
Not much, you?
Countywide.
Hello there, Pete.
You must be your mobile.
Yes, I am. My base is still down.
I was gonna say, man, I can hear Goose tonight. Holy cow. What's going on, Goose?
What's up there, Renegade?
Green Dog.
I think that's Renegade. I'm not sure.
That was Green Dog.
Oh, Green Dog. Hello there, Green Dog.
Oh, right back, Goose. I hear you.
Yeah, I'm on top of my hill in front of my home 20.
10-4.
So what's new? Anything?
It's Classic Radio Roundup.
That's right. Fun on Classic Radio Roundup.
I'm sorry, Night Train. I got figure. I think it's this button here. That should be off, I think.
Add up the ages of all the radios of everybody.
Night Train.
Yes, sir. Yeah, you're right there, Dave. And it'll probably be well over a couple hundred years worth of technology put together.
And, you know, the more people and the older the radios, the bigger the number you get.
It's 120 years of radios just between you and me, Night Train.
There you go.
Yo, hold up. Let me jump in there real quick then.
What you running there, Billy the Kid?
He's going to throw it over 300 years.
He's got a Johnson, don't he?
That's right.
I don't think Billy the Kid hears me tonight.
Yeah, man. This radio was from the 50s.
Oh, roger that. Yeah, you got us beat, because mine's like from the 60s. Early 60s, Roger.
Mine's from the mid-60s.
Mine's from 2025.
What's that?
I got 70s on mine. Break channel. How about that Billy the Kid? You got a copy of the Red Baron over here in downtown?
Yeah, Red Baron. I hear you pretty well over here, man.
Yeah, copy that. A lot of big guns out there tonight. I'm just listening quietly in the background. I gotta say, the conversations are fantastic. I enjoy listening. And the Billy Kid, we want to tip our hat to you over here in downtown. And yeah, I got a copy of you too. And that was pleasure you, sir. 73s.
Yeah, man. Right back at you. That's what, I think that's what the Classic Radio Roundup is all about, man. So that's real good stuff. Right back at you, 631.
About that 631, you guys got my line back doors.
What you running tonight there at 507?
What am I running?
Only 68 years old. It's a big brother to Billy's radio.
Is it a Johnson or a Viking?
Roger. Viking 500.
I ain't bored.
Hey, you guys out there in Pennsylvania, you got a copy?
No, we can't hear you.
No, we hear you. All of us hear you in Pennsylvania.
Hey guys, Menace out Idaho saying hello on Wednesday night.
Oh, hello, Menace. What's going on there? Tater State Menace. Spitfire at you.
Hey, Spitfire.
Hold on, Breaker.
I wasn't sure, but there's almost like locals out here tonight.
Yeah. There's all kinds of skip land going on, and everybody's been coming in really well. Sounding good. Sounding like a local there, Tater State Menace. Good to hear you checking in on the Classic Radio Roundup.
All right, Spitfire. I'm going to sit back off there, let you guys have at it. Nobody local around here, so I'll listen to your guys' conversation. 696 Menace out here in the Tater State, the city of trees. I'm back off the key.
How about that, Menace? 427 Pennsylvania calling. Oh, no comeback.
All right, go ahead and let that break go. Go ahead there, Breaker.
I tried one of those Idaho Spud bars, but it was all right. It wasn't as great as the dude made it out to be.
I'm sorry, you mixed up with Idaho. Come on back with that last transmission there, Breaker. You mixed in with Idaho. That break, repeat that last transmission. You got covered by some skip.
I think he's referring to you, Billy.
Oh, wait, what?
Yeah, Idaho covered you up.
No, the guy I'm talking to, that's a different person. Identify yourself there, Breaker. They covered you up locally now. Come on back one more time.
I can make that out.
I don't know who Train's talking to.
Oh, man, you keep covering him up. Come on back and identify yourself one more time. The locals are covering you.
45 down there in Foreign Grove.
Thank you, JR. Hello there, 45. Yeah, you're making a trip there, 45. We just have had a little bit of trouble pulling you out. You got the night train, Pottstown, PA. What?
I don't hear no Pine Grove at all.
Foreign Grove. Yeah, Tim Roger, I'm going to step aside. Hey, 45, you definitely did make the trip, but some of the guys up here, they do not hear you there, Roger.
Hearing them either. I try to see them to jump in there saying, hey, howdy up to you guys in here ready for Wednesday night. So, we're going to be back here on the side here, Trevor.
All right, Roger, before you leave there, 45, JR might want to say hello to you. Night train in the Keystone, we back quiet. Go ahead, JR.
Oh, now I hear him.
Thank you there, Train. I appreciate that. Good evening, 45. Old JR up here around Boyertown. I got a great copy on you. You're making the trip fine there, Roger.
Hey, 42, I wasn't sure who I was talking to there from the that's still from Idaho was coming in here standing like you. I said, wait a minute. They missed not. Yeah, we just fired up this hog tram mobile here. I know you got there's one Wednesday night, so we thought we'd just jump in here with this one here, 10-4.
Hey, Roger, on the old radio. What are you running tonight, 45? Roger on the Tram Diamond. Okay, it's working for you. I hear you. Sounds pretty good. I hear you fine there. But at 45, I'm not going to hold it up. These guys are pretty busy in there, and I'm not going to hold it up. Hey, thanks for popping in. It's always good to hear you. You do a very good job there. You take care. Old JR, we'll catch up with you again. You get that thing straightened up there. You get that extra thing going on there, that antenna, and I can't wait. I'm looking forward to it. All right, take care there, 45. Good luck. Well, I hear you out there. I hear somebody out. I think you're from the islands, but I didn't quite get your name there. But good evening time. Old JR's coming back to you, Roger.
Hey, old JR, thanks for coming back. It's 966 Dominica in the West Indies, guaranteed from the islands.
Hey, Roger, there, 966 down there in the West Indies. Sounding good, actually. You're doing a good job, but I'm not going to hold it there. 966, you take care, my friend. Thanks for the holler. I appreciate it. Doing a good job. Old JR, Pennsylvania, over here around Reading, Pennsylvania. We'll catch up with you again. Bye-bye.
Okay, old JR, thanks for the comeback. Appreciate you coming back to 966 from Pennsylvania. Hey, old JR, it's 966. Say top of the evening to you and the family. Bye, bye, bye.
Bye.
I heard 45 and I heard the 966. Things are rolling around on Classic Radio Roundup 441.
Yeah, that's right. That sounded pretty good, my radio. Oh, I tuned him in.
All right, guys, channel's clear.
How about it, 45? Hey, 45, you still in there? 441 hollering.
Wait, what?
What?
What? Hey, Paul, you able to hear 45?
I can hear 45, yeah.
Probably. Give me 30 seconds. I'll be right back. I had to walk away. I'll be right back.
I think 45 is a little bit further away than you are there, 507.
Yeah, he's west of me. Last time I looked, he's like way west of me. That would be quite the haul for Billy. Be very interesting.
That would be a really good haul for Billy. It's not a bad haul for myself.
No, it's not.
Where is he located?
Foreign Grove, which is like right on the border of Maryland.
Southern New York County, toward the west end of the county.
Old Green Dog's old stomping grounds. He knows the area well.
Did you hear him, Green Dog?
Oh yeah, I've talked to him other nights before.
Training 4, yeah.
I could hear him. I just had to fine tune him in, and then he was fine.
Yeah, good job pulling him out of there, Train. I think he was running something different because usually he's louder. So it must be the radio he's on, but I could hear him.
Yeah, he was on a Tram Diamond 4 classic radio roundup, and that was one of the mobile units. But yeah, he was trying hard, man.
Yeah, 10-4. Well, they quieted down long enough for him to get through, and that's what counts. 3-second rule.
10 Roger on the 3 seconds.
Brager?
1, 2, 3. Go ahead, Brager.
Skippy on this LTV. What? Sounded a little bit better tonight.
Hello, Skippy. I hear you. Spitfire out here. You're not as loud or strong as you typically are, but I hear you.
Yeah, I did turn it up a little bit on the audio, but yeah, it's original Cobra 29 LTD.
Roger on the Cobra 29 LTD. Well, welcome to the roundup there, Skippy. It's been a little while since I said hello. So hello, Spitfire 441. Let me step aside and let others get up on your antenna.
Hello there, Skippy. Train waving at you.
Hello, 441.
Who did you want me to try to talk to?
You'd be the guy to help. You're a little bit less distorted tonight.
You're clear tonight, Skippy. Whatever you did it right. 10-4.
Seems more bugs left in it, so I'll be glad.
Hey, Roger. Well, at least we understand what you're saying tonight there, Skippy. We actually hear you tonight, Skippy. 10-4.
Man, Dave disappeared again.
Flux, that's what the issue was.
Where was it located?
The only radio I've seen like this was they used just like tons of flux that they ported over the entire board.
Oh, wow. So what area did you work on?
I cleaned off the entire thing, but I kind of focused on, the audio section of the circuit.
Yeah. I'm on one of your favorite radios tonight.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, man. That General Radio, MC11.
Oh, nice. Yeah, it kind of faded off already. It used to be one of my very favorites. Now it's a favorite. It's just, I don't know, the price has turned me off.
JR accused me of running a 2995 DX.
Oh, no, it does not sound like that at all.
JR, you may wish to speak for yourself.
That thing's got some serious good audio.
Yeah, it's definitely...
There's someone talking?
Definitely can tell that.
10-4. Yeah, but anyhow, you got it working, Skippy.
No, that's good. The only other thing is the regulator in the radio, voltage regulator. How it goes to DC and everything. That looks like it was changed. It's on upside down, so you can't read if it's an original one or not. I just didn't get the time to pull it out yet. Then the slug in L16 is missing. They just totally removed it instead of tuning it on the oscilloscope for maximum.
Well, keep on working on it, man. Keep on working on it, but you came a long ways between last night and tonight, Roger.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, same microphone and everything. So everything's exactly the same as it was last night.
All right, well, I'm not really hearing much anymore, so I think I'm going to shut her down, but it's been fun. The classic radio roundup, another one in the bag, so y'all can still hear me. 631 around New Jersey. Waving a hand, good night.
Hey, 631. I can hear you fine out here in Idaho.
Hey, 631. Just because you're not hearing anybody doesn't mean they're not talking, because they're here. And everybody else is here, and you. 0631, thanks for joining the Classic Radio Roundup, 441. And hello, Idaho.
See you later, 631.
Good night, Billy.
Good night, Billy from the night train.
Good night. Yeah, I think I'm going to be short behind you, so talk to you guys later.
966 Dominica, West Indies, within your mail. Hey, 631, you just...
Night, Joker.
Well, these are sideband, so I have to get on the other radio for sideband, but you're all sounding really good out here in Idaho tonight. Mother Nature done made it happen for everybody.
Yeah, so Idaho's coming in just as well as the West Indies are coming in. Man, that's a crazy night here on Classic Radio Roundup.
Joker.
Good night there, 631. Glad to have you here on the Classic Radio Roundup.
Hey, see you later there, Pete.
Bye, Billy. Bye, Billy. Bye, Billy, night train.
Hey, Dave. I'll catch you later, man. Dude, that signal's crazy up and down. You're like way in there and then way out of there. I don't know what the hell to say about it, but... Well, good night. 631.
Hey, 631, 966, break.
Sure is something, that's all I gotta say.
631, I can't believe that.
Junkyard.
Yeah.
I guess none of you here, 966.
Junkyard.
The 966 in the West.
Yeah.
You're loud and proud here in New Jersey.
Rooster here, night, Junkyard.
Over here, it sounds like. But, hey, man. Yeah, thanks very much. Running a Johnson Viking 2 and a 5/8 vertical.
Yeah, I couldn't get on tonight right away because
Oh, man.
New York. So I had to help her pack up her car.
Classic Radio.
10 and 4.
On YouTube, I'm pretty sure.
Again, just cut everybody out. That's 631. He's talking to somebody out there in the DX lane.
You'll find it. I think he'll upload it tomorrow.
Okay, after that, I'm telling you, you're making a side trip down there.
I like the West Indies. Yeah, it is.
Just pull up here.
Hey, 966, 441 shouting at you. How about it, 966 West Indies, 441. Oh my, there's the penny snatcher, there's the 966, there's all different directions going on. Just wanted to let you know there, 966, you're on the video gate. Look for it on YouTube. Search Classic Radio Roundup and you'll find yourself on YouTube. We'll upload it tomorrow. 441, the countywide radio.
I appreciate you all coming back to me, and I appreciate the fact that you're making that trip this evening. You keep yourself so crazy, it's all over. I was amazed by the sound of the
So what's going on there, night train?
evening.
Oh, sorry, shut down with a quick break in here. How about that West Indies 427 Pennsylvania calling?
You talked over top of Crazy down there in Grenada, Junkyard. Pete didn't close out with him yet.
Oh, okay.
That's all right. I'm going to close out the video gate. It's been a long day. It's just about 10 o'clock. And, man, it's hot on Classic Radio Roundup for sure. Hey, thanks for all the fun. 441, your countywide radio.
I'll have to jump on there and throw that on my webpage while I listen to the video game. 6 nights, 6 minutes out here in the Tater State. I'm 10-10 back on the side.
You got it there, man. It's good to hear you on, man. You're sounding grand as always. Take care, my friend. 441 to Spitfire. Yeah, we'll share it on your page. No doubt about it. Countywide.
Catch you later.
All right, have a good night, Pete.
Hey, 6-4, before we put this thing down, man, I just want to say, hey, yo, Panty Snatcher, I hear you.
Hello there, Menace. Night Train in the Keystone. Hello, Menace. Night Train in the Keystone waving at you.
Good, coming over here, down in this trainer hole, and real fine style this evening. My mobile, like you're sitting right here with me. Yo, 631, you're 6'4", I'll see you.
I'll talk to Crossy.
Yeah, it's just the way it is. All hectic.
Tonight was hectic.
Yep.
Hello, 427, you got a copy on me down there? No doubt about it, Rick.
Roger that there, Pace. Thatcher. Got you in there. Hope everything's well.
Yeah, Roger, right on, right here, right back, big brother, no doubt about it. Your 64 mobile, got it.
Hello there, Panty Snatcher. Night Train waving at you.
Hello, Night Train, I barely got you in there, but I did hear you. Hello, Night Train, right back, you're out, PB down. Your 64, Snatcher, Stone.
I don't hear him.
10 Roger, you're a Snatcher. 10 Roger, Snatcher. Train back on the side.
What's that? I hear something that JR doesn't hear. Oh, yeah, he's on the backside of that mountain. I ain't hearing Snatcher now.
Hey, Night.
You the man, Joker.
You the man, Joker.
Hey, Night Train,
Chip, are you out here, 314? You got it on?
Only on odd days. And on the side down, a little research, had it on. How you doing over there, 696?
Fine, listening to those guys over there in Pennsylvania have to closing out their show for the evening or their get together. A lot of chatter from them tonight over here.
Yeah, Roger that. I've been sitting here listening to it. Everybody's sounding good. Mother Nature's bouncing us wall to wall, isn't she? Tonight.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, we lucked out when we went over to Dunlop and picked those up this afternoon. Instead of next month getting the last 6, they had them hatched out there, so we were able to get them all. So this will be the last batch of babies this year.
Still contact, no get back here in Idaho. The old potato state.
Hello, Panty Snatcher. You're running his mouth.
I can't hear him. Shame.
In Idaho. Sounding good out here in the Tater State, no doubt. 696 this Menace said it. Come off the key.
Hey, 696, the Night Train been trying to wave to you almost. Well, this the third time. Hey, 696, Night Train in the Keystone waving. Oh, maybe he's talking to Panty Snatcher.
Pocono Raceway. Definitely sounding good.
Yeah, he's talking to Panty Snatcher.
No doubt. I'm going to sit off here for a minute and talk to old Mr. Ziptie, 314 out here in Idaho, too. He finally kicked it up.
5 on 7, go 10-7.
No, I'm just sitting here not talking because there's a lot of traffic.
And just wondering. I didn't want to, sometimes you just fall asleep at the mic. Maybe you don't, but Night Train does.
Can't hear me.
Yeah, I'd be afraid to fall asleep down here.
There's a lot of
Why, what would happen if you fell asleep? You think you might would leave your foot on the pedal?
That could happen.
the way she is. And that looks like a lot of chickens.
This thing will stay heat up all week. It won't care.
I hope so.
Before I do, man, I gotta get up.
Is it water cooled, air cooled, or just what?
Yeah, it's got some fans. It doesn't really need a lot of air.
The pin.
Roger that.
Moved into the pin either Friday or Saturday that I just built. Get them moving on up into the big house, don't you know?
That's Idaho talking to the panty snatcher.
Nothing like a project that doesn't ever stop. No. Are you gonna keep them over the winter, like get heaters and lights and all that?
I think he's talking to somebody else. But...
Oh yeah, I mean,
And for
pretty versatile animals, you know. As long as you keep it from freezing in there, they don't. So, you got some ceramic heat lamps. I'm gonna put a couple of those in the chicken pen or in the coop, and get a heater.
on the Mason-Dixon line.
A couple gallon water. Get the ones that are heated so it keeps it from freezing. I mean, they'll come out in the middle of the snow and stuff. They don't care.
They're a free bird tonight.
Hey, looking for free burn? How you doing there?
Those Skyrock